Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. Don't mind me, I am just getting warmed up for my mission today over here at Spindel. That is right, level 30 Wilderness is where this location is, and just to get a little bit warmed up, I figured I'd go for the anti-PKers at this location because they always put up a good fight, and they always have a good loot key. Or, you know, at least most of the time. Alright, that's enough warming up for now. I think it's time to start our mission. Yes, indeed, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you today 10 hours of killing Spindel bots. If we run into any PKers, I will try my best to fight back. Maybe we'll see about getting some nice PKs, but today's mission is mainly focused on getting rid of this bot farm for once and for all. Throughout the course of this video, from start to finish, I will be tracking all of these bots, and if you look at the bottom left of your screen, you will always be able to tell the kill count that these bots have acquired since they've started killing Spindel. Yes, it is unfortunate that bot had 4,600 Spindel KC, but a loot key of 524k. Some of these bots do like to fight back, and they do prey switch accordingly, so you gotta be quick with your switches here. Another problem lies once they get out of the cave, because the combat level of these bots does range from 90 upwards of 110, so the lower the combat, the unfortunate struggle it is to keep up with them, because as you can see, this level 98 bot can get away in just a few squares, so I have to kill them very quickly or I do lose out on the kill. And due to this combat difference with me and this bot and about 5 others, I would say, throughout the course of this video, I did take a little bit longer to get kills every hour, but nevertheless, we are going to get as many as we possibly can. As you can see, this level 112 with 11,000 Spindel KC. That is, I believe that's rank 70 or 80. 435k from him. Feel free to let me introduce to you rank 29 Spindel. Exciting Cry is his name. 15,000 Spindel botted. Pretty basic setup. Some of these bots have D-hide, some of them have monk robes, and some of them are even banned as of right now. This guy, Rata, is now officially out of the game. I will happily take that 349k. We now have another, well, I would say like a more advanced bot than Rata was. 405k, and he did have a KC of 8,500. Similar to this one, who has 7,100. And I do want to mention that we are not going to show any repeat offenders that we kill. For example, this guy, we killed him 6 times throughout this video. We're not going to show his KC 6 times in a row. All the KCs that you guys see at the bottom left, those are going to be fresh accounts, fresh bots that I have definitely killed more than once, but I've only shown you the KC one time per bot, so we can simply add that up. As you see, I did get a little creative with the weapon choice, and these bots really were unpredictable. Sometimes they would prey accordingly, and sometimes I would get them after a few minutes of fighting them, and other times I would just kind of kill them right away. Well, what a revealing first hour. Another bot with 9,900 Spindel KC, and it's a very rewarding first hour as well. I did manage to get a total of 14 kills in the very first hour, and the overall profit does come out to be 7.5 mil. I do remember that in my last Spindel bot killing video, which was quite a while ago, we did peak at 14 mil an hour. I will say the bots don't risk nearly as much as they used to, but as you can see, this one had a dragon fire shield and 17,000 KC. Another higher level one here with 9,001. The Elder Maul was definitely effective. Always love using the Elder Maul. I was also on the accounts on the side, my 2 splashers that we got going. Usually I have 3 or 4 accounts that are splashing at all times in free to play because I'm planning to kill all of the bot farms in the wilderness, not just this one. Ancient Godsword, also a beautiful choice as a special attack weapon. You always get that after effect DPS, which I love. Another 485k, and like I said before, you're going to see a lot of the similar usernames pop up throughout the course of this video because it is a long one. I wanted to show you guys every single kill, and I always will point out if accounts do get banned. This guy for sure was probably a hacked account because he had an Inferno. Definitely a strange bot. He was one of the hardest to kill all week long. wrong. That account with the Inferno Cape, as well as 2 other accounts, I imagine were hacked accounts that were turned into bots. And as it goes for all of the other ones, though, it seems to be from start to finish that these accounts were just kind of started as bots and ended as bots. Luckily, this one with over 10,000 KC did get banned, so that is incredible to see. You'll notice that some of these bots kind of have similar gear to other bots, but they all don't have one set gear choice, unlike last time where they all had miters and d'hide bodies with plate legs. This time it's a little random, which, you know, I like it. It spices things up. And speaking of spicing things up, we have a PKer, and we are doing pretty good so far. I think the Fire Surge should take care of this. We got to watch our step with multi, but I think we're safe from this distance. They got, okay, a little bit of a team there. Looks like we are, okay, teleblocked and frozen. That is not a good combination. I shouldn't have turned that multi-line plugin off. Yes, that was a bad decision. Well, all right then. That is a tough loss. Ancient God Sword. Ooh. That's a lot gone there. 67 mil. All right, back at it. It happens. You know, come on. We got the volatile staff. Come here. Hi-ya! All right, well, it wasn't a bot. Sorry about that. That is my mistake. I apologize. Tell you what, karma's gonna get me. Back to the bots. As you can see, that Dragon Scimitar special attack coming through. Not exactly the best method on these bots, but I wanted to show you guys a little bit of variety as it goes for the weapon choice. 2 hours in so far, 545k from that guy, 450 from his accomplice, and 5 mil profit that hour. Not too bad at all. 7.5 mil the first hour and 5 mil for the second hour. At least we're staying consistent on something. I will take that. Some of these guys also have Phoenix necklaces. I have seen the Phoenix necklace help them before, but not a lot of the time, so I'm not sure why they bring that. Luckily, another ban coming in from Jagex, 12,000 KC this time. Yeah, sometimes you really got to run south to get these guys, but it's always worth it. 630k. Some of these bots also like to take off their clothes mid-fight and throw an entangle your way, and they can actually pull it off and log out on you, so sucks to suck, what can I say? 13,000 KC coming in from the big dog here. Another guy with a better set of gear than the other bots, for sure. And yeah, that makes it for about a 560k loot key. This guy's so annoying. He was just so frustrated to kill, always taking off all of his armor, of course, try to get that freeze on me. But luckily, he's banned now, and I will happily take that 837k. And I do want to extend my apologies to this guy. I did not mean to spec you with that volatile. You know, you kind of look like a bot, but you were not. Yeah, you were not. Another ban coming in with 9,000 KC. Happy to see it. And that's the thing. Not all of these guys stay here forever. Some of them, it, you know, kind of seems like they do with their tens of thousands of KC, but either way, they do get banned every now and again, and that's good to see. I mean, the last bot farm that were here, they're all gone, every single one of them, so this is a fresh new farm. I don't keep up to date with this farm enough to know how much is replenished on a month-to-month basis with these accounts, but I will try to keep my eye on it for the near future videos that I have for bots in the wilderness. Had to get warmed up a little bit again, so another anti-PK are taken down. 1.6 mil, we'll take that. Just on the side, of course. You know, hour number 3 completed. 7.5 mil profit, 11 kills, 35 so far. That will end hour 3 with 20 mil profit. Little celebration because we got to give away to this amazing community with the money that we make from killing bots. Got to put this GP to good use. Back at it though. Hour 4 begins. We have 6 more hours of killing bots. I'm looking forward to all of it. Some of them do get smited if you're inside the cave. It would have been nice to get those dragon ornament boots, but unfortunately not. This guy was a newer bot at Spindel, but he was a former Calvarion bot, and some of these guys like to switch it up. I love when they get stuck in the web. You always get the smite, and that always gives you the Nezzy helmet. Some of them have dragon boots, so you'll occasionally get those as well. I did even manage to smite a few helmets, which was cool. They do bring that for the crush bonus. It just depends on the setup and the bot, but yeah, I also ran into a box. Every time I teleport up here, I always make sure to pre-pot. You always want to be imbued hearted as well, so you have that maximum DPS. And if you want that maximum FPS, then check out IRONSIDE computers. IronsideComputers.com, where we have so many amazing computers to choose from the Milk Box to Eden's Veil to the Tokyo Dream, baby, available in white or black. You can also forge your own PC and pay just monthly, all the way from $41 a month up to $134 a month. If you're a fan of on-the-go gaming, they have a laptop for you. And check out the Masterworks for you artists out there: Sonic and Shadow, Birds of Paradise, and so much more. Code Mr. No Sleep OSRS for free shipping at IronsideComputers.com. Alright, we are back to the video. Just gotta show a little love to Ironside every now and again, you know? Alright, 4,000 KC botted from this individual, and we are gonna stay. Even though we have 2 keys, I think it's very possible to get 3. Gotta love that surprise attack, that sneak attack with the Dragon Claws. Even though they're praying melee, we are still rewarded with 1.5 mil in loot keys in a span of under 6 minutes. That rarely happens, but it did wrap up the hour very nicely at 4.8 mil. Here we have another guy, 2,200 in Spindel and close to 600 in Venenatus. I have yet to explore the multi-wilderness bosses, which are the higher level ones, but I'll have to do that in an upcoming video. Really been loving taking these guys out of the game, and I want you guys to know that all of these usernames have been written down and sent to Jagex. That's right, baby. We're gonna get these accounts banned today. Well, maybe not today, but you know, hopefully someday. But anyway, we did manage to get a zombie helmet finally. Took a while to smite one of those. 650k following that 424k. Here we have the guy with the adamant full helm. Yeah, some of these people you can just remember by the choice in gear. I guess he had a lot of adamant full helms in the bank. They do tend to fight back with that lovely rune crossbow and diamond bolts enchanted, so be on the lookout. And they do also use their Earth Sign Chain May special attack, so that will slow you down. Make sure you're ready to click on your run energy if that happens to you, but most of the time you're gonna be in control. This guy, don't hurt me zaddy, is what he says, and this guy was actually a part of the bot farm, so I don't know if the bot owner just happened to look over and be on that account, but I killed that guy multiple times, and that was the first time he only typed that I saw from like any bot. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but either way, we wrapped up the hour with 5.5 mil, and we just continued onwards. I really loved running into the same level 98 bot that I was killing quickly, and I was getting 500k from him every single time. I did actually run into one guy who I guess thought he was at Calvarion because he was wearing a salve amulet, but no, he was a former Callisto bot of all things. So yeah, 20k Callisto he bought it, and now he's over at Spindel. We'll see how far he gets there. Another 4,200 KC, and it's my favorite bot again, and we smited him. There you go. Yeah, Noxious Halberd is so good for bot killing. That is by far my favorite bot to kill, and we always get the helmet. Zombie helmet, 560k back to back coming in. Here we have Exciting Cry again. He's been here probably the longest. Yeah, him and the few others at the very beginning that were in the 120s. Those guys were the ones with 30k plus KC. We have a lot of new up-and-comers that are much lower in combat, so if you are lower level, like anywhere from level 80 to 110, you can definitely kill these bots. Also, shout out to Intoxicated. Big shout out to you. Have a great day. I love running into you guys in game. Just shout me out. I might give you a little something something. It might just be a compliment instead of like, you know, 10 mil. But either way, back to the bot slaying. With that death that we had early on, we're probably not gonna make much profit from this video, so I do tend to be a little generous with GP when bad things happen, because we gotta get a little bit of karma so that something good happens, like running into a PKer and fighting them for 5 minutes straight, and both of us were out of supplies completely. I was killing him with 70 range, and we did manage to get the kill. 4.5 mil in loot. I will happily take it. I'm very proud of myself for lasting there. Well, I know I've never said that before. All right, let's go ahead and end this hour on a good note. Hour 6 completed, 11 more kills, and 9.5 mil profit. Here we have a newcomer, 3,600 Spindel botted. Let's go, Darkbow. Let's see some DPS. 3427. We'll take that. Slay away 247. I don't think that guy was actually a bot, that last one, but hey, we had to get that Darkbow spec out of us. We needed to. Took down this fella as well. 662k following that. Another 600 and close to 500. These loot keys are so good. I can stay here up to 3 loot keys comfortably. No doubt about it. This was the most fun I've had in a while with Pking, because I was able to to try all attack styles with magic and the volatile and the noxious halberd and claws with melee, even the void waker at the very beginning. But using the Zerite crossbow and the dark bow was by far the best and the most fun. The dark bow is so incredible. It does make me wish that I had a quiver, but I don't have it just yet. That will happen before the year is over, I promise you. We did get the Inferno cape this year, so we will get the quiver as well. This video, it certainly would have helped out. But either way though, using the Zerite crossbow, running into another PKer and fighting for the distance again. This fight went on so long that his tele block actually ran out, so he was able to get away and I was not able to get any of those keys that he had. So that is unfortunate, but that's why I mainly kill bots. Another hour completed, that makes 7. 5.6 mil made that hour, not too bad. Where's this guy going? We are gonna chase him, the anti-PKer. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting, oh, what's that? We have a, okay, a little bit of a team. All right, we gotta get out of here right now. Yep. All right. Oh, thanks for the warning from the peer there telling me to run. Yeah, that could have ended very badly. We are risking a Venator ring with this setup just because I need to maximize my DPS while killing these bots. The Zerite crossbow and the dark bow definitely appreciate the ring. It is worth about 70 mil, so with this setup, I do lose the staff and everything, but I do keep the Zerite crossbow. So yeah, we can't die with it or we will be negative for the video. As you can see, the last few hours here just wrapping up. We are getting so many kills and so many smites with that beautiful dark bow spec. I went from hitting 46s because of the ring switch, so although a light bearer is nice for more spec over time, usually the dark bow you want that to hit as high as possible to make that kill go as quickly as possible. All right, another kill and another smite successfully coming in for 740k. I'm not sure if that guy was a bot, but that probably happened. I'd say 10% of the time I would actually kill a normal player, either by mistake or by, I don't know, ego or something. You know, I don't know what the other reasons may be, but I did try for the most part just to stick to bots, and it was a lot of fun using a dark bow spec on them, hitting 46s with fire surge and 69s with the volatile staff. Made this video much more enjoyable than it could have been because, you know, it was a lot of world hopping. I only brought my main account for this video. I didn't use any of my others because they're all busy splashing, but if I would have brought my 85 combat 20 defense peer, he definitely could have successfully done this every hour or two. And because of all the success on the main account though, we did end hour 8 with another 6.4 mil profit. But yeah, for you lower levels out there, this is definitely ample opportunity for anyone and everyone because the combat ranges does vary, and you will see a lot of bot extermination videos in the future. That is why I am training up new accounts so that I can target different lower level farms compared to the higher level farms. We all know about the wilderness bosses bot farms and the lava dragon bot farms, as well as the Chinchompa bot farms, but there are so many others. So I'm going to be exploring the wilderness, taking down all of them one day, one farm at a time. And in the meantime, we are still progressing on the Iron Man account. I have an update video coming out for you guys in a few days, as well as Corrupted Gauntlet on that account. And on the main, we have a new boss that just entered old school RuneScape, so we'll make sure to tackle him down on the side while killing all these bots. But we do have, unfortunately, a sad ending to today's video. I was in the midst of the very last hour after even killing my favorite bot and smiting him once again, opening up a 600k loot key. I did die. I went the distance with this guy and he did get the better of me, so yeah, I didn't get it on video except at the very last second when I looked at Camtasia. I did lose the Venator ring, and with everything else included in that death, it did cost me all of my profit for today. But hey, I had a lot of fun, and the overall loot from 9 hours of bot killing tracked on the notepad on the left and on the RuneLite loot trackers in the middle and on the right comes out to be overall 58 mil from 9 hours of Spindel bot killing. Comes out to be 6.4 mil profit an hour, but my 2 deaths did cost 100 mil. So we're at a 45 mil loss for today's video. But guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and a big thank you to all of the YouTube channel members, with a special shout out to DaeDogGaming, xXzoticx, and DeceptionZ. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you soon with a new one. Until then, Mr. No Sleep out.